and my youth, we go jack up with bulletproof, connected with Bismarck Brown. We go tell them the truth until this weak and wickedness of our leadership in Ghana, they go uproot. Sinupi, Nukrene ba kope, Sinupi, Nukrene ba kope. Yeah, man, your food just spirit under control. Sinupi.
Gaskia guda kedeni.
At the end of the 4 years of my term in office as president, Accra will be the cleanest city in Africa. That is where we want to get to. That is the commitment I'm making on your behalf and on all our behalves, that by the end of the 4 years of Akufo-Addo's presidency, Accra will be the cleanest city in the entire African continent.
To a larger extent, because sa lockdown cleaning, mami who say, President, na any dreaming no dream no mono a year. Na meka the other time meet the press maker and say it is on course and it is doable.
But it's not in this 4 years.
Oh,
in this 4 years,
what? It depends on what we mean by cleaning. I don't want to be philosophical, but if we have to argue out the case, I would think substantially about 85% achieved.
In terms of making Accra the cleanest city,
the cleanest
in
city,
Africa,
a clean city. Africa, they say COVID into quarantine. I'll take refuge in that because they say wouldn't they happen over baby. But as I sit here, think it is achieved. Say Ghana, you clean.
Really?
Oh my God! Na se me ba ko pe. Ni hu. Na se nya. Nipa ba ko pe na ya me kai no.
Baby, ya feel o. Uni e be ma. Ya feel rough.
So no na no tumi kan no kwa we mu kire yen o. Nanso ekoba na say systemic victimization. Ba ni nyina mu no. No kwa ne de e ba ko pe.
Gaskia guda kedeni.
Anokwale ele ko me pe ni e. Sure chichi no wi anokwale.
But the pong bedding. We my dream, watch it. Oh my Ghana. Kuya ni man na cheat. Yanko tin. Makane pen, mekane biom. Nyame mam yakoma na menka no boom. Na yansoma be shoot me and adu the room. But me ni choice, me mpede yakosu wo krom. First of all, no win come mebunu. The youth, cause baby I do no. Yama ya jumanda wa nkranke to ebeku no. Yeni so beti yen na yadane yakoko funu. Ye di kan aban no bon ho ban. Odwen wo ho ana so de wusi case dan. University awakra no wudi degree ni to kan. Apam no ne akopra ana se techi man. Ebidufu ni hypocrisy de. Yempa wasemu ana cheso ka no pre. Ye ma me nemfu so ntio na ye bre. Eja suku kura anyansa bi eni ho aye kire. Kire ye mpanyimfo no ya monka no pre. Inti bu hu se ni Ghana fo ne bre. Oyo ye tunu kromo ha so sto ye sre. Many trust we see to see a jet or mukuyen, so would be one hour slow. Into young to a banamumbo and footro. Bekuyak a ye, Mamumria pro. So one boy after a man could say the do. Yo, Kobene yet to me, Nabi Jimmy, when you trust and Koye will be a decent mummy. Kanya ne to me, business in agree. Frustration, other than in Pakumi. I dream bonifita, as I'm Cassibasipa, will be under so muscle, no moon in the Sikadina. Yet Mutima, little botina. Tonkasona Moyan, Uncle Posso Munina, near Bapole, did you obey to my day? Okay, yes, hey, to the Pontawa drain, or mine a young to manka, Tiamana saying. Lost in Yejumanti will be you sooner Jane. Asante for the trauma Kufuado. Not for so Mahama, or Yana Miraho, or Twama de Pomuni and your Babuano. Million Messi and Yanso, Mr. Honorable. Or my Nisikaku Gubi Bifako. If Yanko for second age upon the Kubako, men party, send me a young fan Yaman Fana Castle. Lona Yaji, and Diana no Manasso. Again, and then Bonemqua. Yet he didn't flip the baby enough here. Don't go once the Wokaya say here. Economy not say 6 feet at the Katia. A homachia. You something will be one room. I shake Mumufia generator, and the Jimmy. Yate, Modern Matu to find that sort of thing. Grass, Mubuni Papa Siacha. They be in it. About one about the Modern Mumra Mashayabo. Ghana for now, and blame me yet. Rally so the cop. Or be the year Juma from 8 to 6. Bosome na na ketua chicken change. Politician what the parliament when ya share. Or no what to meet or dine Santo range. Abro, meaning say you're paying for the 2 coin. Inti mudra brochi amu who say fine. Munshe photo kante muhunye munyai. Munam lord kwane so a inti anya motan. Esamwa pesa menku minyante wa mine some your last. You short the water, short electricity, short the gas. Rana bebu mine yanto amount of the cash. Oh wanya sasembi can media phone say relax. Corruption ya ka ya na so yeah. Wow light and phone. Oh that's what the check. What be that? That's a make sure Ghana TV pet. Na me push no go show cause they be a catastrophe check. Yema ye ninda ho na nya go focus here. In some fee no mo buy into min class here. The consumption of equity is leading to a end. And yet you hear me fan some for fan change or man for mama yan kambom. Or man it up from mention your best room. In Tofabi bar or mood your bedroom. Yana ye bebre cause you're the sugum you need baby cop. They can see JJ who are fresh. Kufuan so not ni na ye pe. Yes, Mahama so one year ye pe. Ayo nini ne trie no one year ne. Media de me try to say mo mama ni na ho. Munti e ni peru ma sanhwe be de ye ko. Cause yanko pampa ka that be e be ye mo bo. Asama mi ke fi akumbe ne di oto. Ha, we dey come page.
Eno ana ye hwehwe.
Nwa na Ghana for mu.
Ye to aba ne wie ya ye bobo se wawen. Obi gina TV3 so wo ka kire nipa na wo se wo na TV companyfo no. Kojo Mahama wo ka kire nsa aba ne de kom ne abufuo na to ye.
So we na bi ka kojina TV3 kan. Sa ko Mahama na ka kire nsa de kom ene abufuo ene to ye.
Na asa akọ na ado so ka kire nsa te kom ne abufuo so no nso ba no anya de kom ne abufuo be sa ato tia.
Kan kire na ado nso oba na so wan hwe ne ye kom ne abufuo no de pam Mahama no. Embi na de pam.
Wo ho nim de.
Tumfo Judi oso wo ho nim de.
De wadre wo mpesika ye hwebio.
De wadre wa bo bread wo mpesika de aye hwe.
Enti se kun ho na ye adwuma ne ye.
Se wa ba kun ho for do Ghana ho do awo no. Fa ye adwuma na bo Ghana fo.
Edin ko ana se wo pe.
Se de adro de edin ko a.
Se de be odin be komu sa ampase wo mampanyi bi ba ne e friend na adoda no ba ba ye Ghana ye.
Se de adro de hia se betima ya ade na daachi yakase o mampanyi bi ba Ghana na e friend na adoda nkwa kuado obeya ade.
Ni pa nyina ni da so.
Ni pa nyina Ghana fo se
Ghana fo nyina ni da so se.
Ghana fo o mani da so.
Na so untimi nye di nyina na so ye bi mi hu so aye.
Tumfo se bi ni nyina ade untimi nye na emom ye bi ni hu se ampa oba we ye bi.
O de min tufo me no wo dem de am no kan.
Tumfo se we de kakra bi no kan we de wono de dem asem.
Kakra meka no wo nkrofo ka ho na me ka kire ye mfa no kure mfa mo obi medawo nka we na kira so de wo peso ye no nko. Tumfo bi da president for P abeka kire me da.
Tumfo oso wonde do kan se o mu atwa ho hie no bo modin ne hwe o mu yie e medada wonde wati bi da o e ma meka e ma gigi kongonsa e ma de enye no kure no sade ne ye kon se obonten kwa ne abeka no kitikiti di akire na wuhu de e koso ye no na hwe ne yie
adwuma ye de ma ye the report foforo bebro obehunu na report no nko
se mu woni na ho bi se adwuma wo de ma no ye be na report de be on de wa obonten na eno nko nti mu woni na ho pa
ti kakra me de beja wa
tumfo de de ka wo de ono asem de yenka na bonten bibre
O man Ghana.
Me de ma asem ye ba akopɛ. Me hu. Na se nya nipa ba akopɛ na ya me kai no.
Bibi ya fi wo, ni ebe ma. Ya feel rough.
So no na no tumi ka no kra wo mu kira yen o. Nanso ekoba na say systemic victimization. Ba ni nyina mu no. No kra ne de e ba akopɛ.
Gaskiya guda keden.
Anokwale ele ko mepa ni e. Sure titi no wi anokwale.
They lost again, singing from my too. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, yummy, oh, oh, if you're a baby. Oh, yummy, woman, you're a baby. Oh, yummy, oh, if you're a baby. of a million miles. Started out with so much trials. Trotting right through so much stress in the system. We like to ask from where does this stand? Believe, begin, become. What's on your heart and in your mind, only Jah know. You are the very what you see. Make me tell you so that's no greed. Oh, nyami, oh, oh, Ayo mumangwa, no chari and suya was ayo mumangwa, one more time and suya who ayo mumangwa, no chari and suya was ayo mumangwa. Bring us down where Jaja guides is sure to provide. Trust and obey Almighty alone. Only Him alone is the giver of life and strength and peace of mind in times of war. He makes a way for you and I, so we can so. Oh, nyami, oh, oh, singing for my tune. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, nyami, oh, oh, Libya, Rabbe, oh, nyami, oh, Munti. A journey of a million miles. Started out with so much trials. Trotting right through so much stress in the system. We like to ask from where does this stand? Believe, begin, become. What's on your heart and in your mind, only Jah know. You are the very what you see. Make me tell you so that's no greed. Oh, nyami, oh, oh.
Bibiara
guides is sure to provide. Trust and obey, Almighty alone. Only Him alone is the giver of life and strength and peace of mind in times of war. He makes a way for you and I, so we and so.
See no P. Young Kobium. See no P. And for the last time, see no P.
Gaskiya guda kedeni.
One truth, one God. Nyatefe de kakwe. No kre eye bako pe. Gaskiya guda kadeni. Adeshimaima. Amagana ma. Ene anopenso. Onyankopon Otweduampon, the great architect of the universe. Ode na cheyen. Ode yenkwa cheyen. Yeda na se. Medi nchie mu ohwam ay mu odro. Ana medi free stream TV GH e de bre obi biara wo hwe ya no pay. Medi mani so ne amoyema stream TV. Mani so pa because se obi ebeje bre na wa spend sika se wo de be hwe dwumadie bi e wo Facebook so no eya enye betesa enti emre no so sinupemre so na mehunu se you are on the other side emama me cry ni je emama ni je na ehye me nkunan emama mehunu se there are a lot of Ghanaians out there who love the truth, who want to hear the truth, and who want to be part of the truth. You are most welcome to Ghana's Moment of Truth, Sinupi, right here on Stream TV GH. I will invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Stream TV GH. When you subscribe, you hit the notification button as well, so you get notified anytime our show is on. Oba Instagram swa streamtv.gh. On Facebook streamtv.gh. Follow us, like our page, and indeed share this live stream. Neme wiase afana nyina ente nokre asane Ghana ha. Share this live stream. Prompt somebody, notify somebody, tell somebody, say Ghana's Moment of Truth is on. Mami enchia Captain Retired Victor Bache, you are watching us live. Anope Papa Ichiao, greetings to you. Na yeniji se yewo etitirufo ne akukudamfo te semwa manije no kre ho na wohwehwe no kre ohun se wohwehwe no kre abehunu no kre na ye mpempi no kre wo hoi ni ye hwehwe nche. Most of the time the truth is always around us, and I'm happy say wa joining in na wonso wa joining in na mo twe afofrofo abeka ho na ye nyina ya pagya Ghana edum pempenso a ewo se eduo me de da me ka se no kra Ghana ye mpenti o e na oman no ewo babia ewo no kra ye mpenti e na Ghana si apeni na Ghana eche no kra ye mpenti e ne ekokoto abawia de bia na mememfe e na menjintum e na me na bawinie e na hane se e ye no kra ye mpenti. Because you see ye be di nukre na ya ka nukre a kire ye ho a anka chinyedie bia ensese chinyedie bia e ba abato mu. Because the rules of engagement and the rules governing elections and the hope fe as ye see ye be di nukre na ye nyina ye involved in elections, say political party, say electoral commission, say observers, police for a soldier for say ye nyina ye se ye bedi no kra a ankense se abato wo hwe e de watimi wakame ene wontwi ba no kra no na ye mpe no kra ye pe kataso momu aso da bia ye pe se events e favor ye nti no ye kokoto aba wi a da bia rada na ye twema mentwi se ye nyina se ye be di nukra chi na ye hu nukra ya ka nukra
ya kano seniors etie nso so a adesoa kese a eda ye nso ewo man mu anka free ye nso anopai nkoma hodo wo ho but emre nso eni ho na enanopai ensemu ebe free mano aba no mesrew bebre wani die mu me pacho tie nsemu no as a Ghanaian first and sana wa consider a political party because baby a Ghana do no say yanhwe ni yie na ya ma Ghana ne nkan kɔ ne nkunimdie ne yie die na somdwie ehia yen na ye be ma ye political interest momu be hia yen a we will secure the political interest we are pursuing, but we would end up living in a tattered nation. Mempenesa, wesiesie ufie kama, apenti down, aprapra ufie, bola ni efie wo ufie nyina wayi ni nyina pie. Ama ufie no mu die mu ate. Nanso wo pie free ufie si abontene a eye efi na adokono environment na wo dan fefefe no esimu say ye koso pursue ye political interest against the supreme interest of Ghana sapepepe ni scenario a ye painti di ama ye ho. Me, I am not surprised that political parties appear to be more robust. Political parties enjoy the support of Ghanaians more than Ghana attracting that same level of support. And me busa Ghana for say, how many of you, how many Ghanaians are well and prepared to defend this nation against any other political interest? How many of us are willing to do so? Ahoɔden a yenya a yɛde celebrate election victory na yɛde ka nsɛm a ɛyɛ kyerɛ wɔn a malusuo no yenya saa ahoɔden na bi na yɛmfa nyina Ghana akyi when politicians are raping this country. And then nipa bi ani abre because some lose elections. And there are people who are willing and prepared to hit the streets, demonstrate, burn ties, and even are ready and prepared to cause mayhem. And Opemi Busa say, how many of such people are willing and ready to gang up together against politicians are area Ghana Sika? And then Magina Bontin said, Ghana for me coming home na yenye demonstration against Kronoa Akosua. How many of you are willing to support me to do this in the interest of Ghana? I bet you. So one we are winning wabusu for kra enkwa na bekwa kwa demonstration. Ahempo ebeka wonko a wonam fufu agiwudie den believe in what you do may not even show up because agenda na ye Ghana nti. When I see political fanatics, when I see foot soldiers, when I see sympathizers of political parties, when I see members of political parties hit the streets, regardless of which political party they are, they have all organized demonstrations before in their interest as a political party, pursuing their interest. And the history is there. Go and check it in this Fourth Republic. The NDC and the MPP are on record to have organized some of the well-organized demonstrations. But the question is, eya womu kwa montene so omu tu omuhugu montene so no mo yes demonstrations na eya mumbusa say what are they pursuing eto da bia na politician bia odom omu party na ya kye no bia na no akopa wakoka asem bi ana wakodi bibi wakoye bribia etia mra ya kye no. You will find rank and file, you will find foot soldiers, you will find members, you will find executives hitting the streets, demonstrating, and are even willing to die for such politicians. Sanka me kan se obi meka me ho ne nya demonstration enko IGP office na yen demanded the arrest of Minister of Environment. Ene wono mu a omoye hwehan ma excavators bi efa wo mu nsase a anka nipa dodo sen ene beba bonten se ye ba be gina ne akoama ama Ghana. How many? Ebusiafo, these political parties will come and go. These politicians will come and go. But one thing will always remain constant, and that is our nation, Ghana. Between wa dwen esi bibi so. Mo man hu hiaw. Ghana man ye wara wuzo. Mo man hu hiaw. Men kase won fa hu. Ma omei ehu hiaw. Na Ghana man eye wara eye mara susu mizo. Ma omei hu ehiaw. Na Ghana man woka ho meka ho ye nyina ye dia adenti and a political parties interest ehun hia ye nchen Ghana interest. Why are we willing and prepared to die for politicians when those same politicians, when they get the opportunity to govern this country, they rape this country and they don't create opportunities for you to even thrive and develop? They don't. Yet you are willing to die for them. How many of you are willing to stand for Ghana and fight the political class of this country who are raping this nation, who are taking undue advantage of the vulnerable, who are taking advantage of political power and are amassing wealth for themselves and creating inequalities and widening the inequalities gap? How many of us Ghanaians, Ghana din da obi biara oye Ghana ni eso nti na fra ho Ghanaian edin no e kan udin ho obo udin e wa manoni babia, the next thing e your nationality. In fact, o tu kwan e free Ghana ha e ya mpempi na nya udin po na matter. People wonder and ask your nationality. Nti edin Ghana no e da wo so. And I'm calling on every well-meaning Ghanaian, especially the young people of our country, to begin to stand behind this nation against the interest of the political class. And the political class is made up of NPP and NDC, largely. Eyeneme bi a ekosunti na metwe wadwen si ensem bi so. Anopei eni de biara da ye bekoso akai mpanimfo mienu a omuhu hia Ghana ewo mpaibom omampani ote akonya so eni omampani dada John Mahama, and we'll continue to remember him in prayers because yenwie sa tiesre nyankopon Bible mampani akufa do ote akonya so. Matese ukọ Cote d'Ivoire no adwuma esi wani so ene se omampani a owo oman no so ne ye de ni isi akonwa so biem ono so awini in elections ye send ni isi akonwa so nti wokoka no ho na ma ya ama na ye fe nyame nka ho ofa nko no fa mra asomdwe mu mampani dada John Mahama ba bibiara wo bia so ye sere nyankopon ban bo ma wo onka ho ommo ho ban onfa ne nsa ento wakoma so ono ankasa ngu asum na ne ono asafo awurade ehwehwe ama Ghana no ne pe enye ho. Anopei, I have read with shock the conduct of 2 district chief executives. Ejumaku Enyan Esiem DCE Ransford Nyaku ena DCE Emma Sola Tuna Kaaba District Lawal Taminu. Na reports ni accounts are makenkan nyina pointed to one direction. Arrogance of power. Ghana for bribinti ena me di country mo adwin si Ghana so. Na the fact is say obi kura political power emma sa nipa no enye superhuman than you. Enti ya yenya ene say Central Regional Police Command on 2nd December eche Ejumako Enyan Esiem DCE say ayeka say yamani bail a okofie eden na DCE aye abrantie bi abu obi onipa aye bo no ohunu nyansa ekọ police station ede na asem koda posifo DCE ti asem no anye ne de osuma obi allegedly ema ne call police station ho ma nipa ne de ne phone ema police ni se opanin bi wa homa no so opeso no wo kasa. According to reports police ni ji phone no ni nipa ne kasa. According to policeman nipa na edidi na tempoto e wo phone no so se adenti e na wakọ akọchi obi abeshe police station ho anso wa so woni ne kasa wieye a nipa odi phone ne bre no woni ne kasa tukoye DC ene ne mob ne tax ebe pie police station ho, and allegedly the DCE is reported to have assaulted the police officer. Nano di na tempoto sana reports ni nyina ya kenkan echere na Central Regional Police PRO ankasa enso so ede nano ato asem no mu asisu dua se ne meken ene ne reports ahodo eka no sa pepepe ne si police station ho a enu nti wo mugina so chi DCE no na DCE no di na tam wieye ne tax a woni omonam ana commande wo mo ma omo bu police ni no e wo police station ho. As if that was not enough, the DCE is alleged to have ordered his boys to free onipana police ni na kwache no because wakobu obi. Make us say abrante na police ni no kwache no DCE no ene ne tax about police station ho aba bu police ni e free say nipa no so wonko. We have a nation to serve and not politicians to serve. And no, I one DCE asem any idea bi awakoye. The next issue aye Sola Tuna Kaaba DCE we DCE oman ne tua oka oman ne ma oka wo de koba oman ne tofu algu ka ni mu official residence baby a wodi wutito a wo ye adwuma oman ne de ama wo no obo ho ka una wusi omanpedin anamu ewo district ho na Sola Tuna Kaaba district NIB officer enye bank no me pachre National Intelligence Bureau so wunimu a BN9 ne asesa no from Bureau of National Investigations to National Intelligence Bureau. Omanamu senior owo Sola Tuna Kaba district any district commander enya ntiye say DC you know at the Kia track bi abesi office ho a eniema ewo say yede ma omanfo no DC you know sasa eniema na gu track mu e dia konifie police any NIB officer etiyom se da enu nti ne de ye ba ha se emeye adwuma enti quickly omo move here na omo ekoto so ampampa DC sasa niema yi e de agu eye Kia track mu. Kevin showed them the pictures. Na omuwiwe mu kire ya eniema na DC yi no sasa e de akodi fie PPEs, television sets, empa mattresses, sound system, anyum tape I did bon you be ha. And no PPEs, TV sets, mattresses, sound system, and only eniema DCE for Sola Tuna Kaba district. Now was the Free District Assembly office at the Akoni Fie. Near say police commander e confronté papaya atem didie threatening say obe make sure say you be transfer one more free the district ho because of adia o mo aye. Sa DCE from your name suban a omada na die pointed to one thing: arrogance of political power. Yama emu hanomo say obi ebenya to me political power eya mpem bebre no say wode be ya adwuma ama wo ohwahenhan wo na improvement aba wa brabo mu no dabi omo de sa tumi ni momu e de hunahuna yen omo de sa tumi ni momu e de kayen hye omo de sa tumi ni momu e boyen krono wa kwaniasa bebre so to da bi kura so a tumi no omo san so de ka yesum e hye yen yem bampani ba bia wo bia minim se program we free tititititi o mfa ni agro na minim so nkrofo a wapa awo mu a omo monitor sinupidwumadie we entwen emansa o vice president hwe akire tumi ni nyina wo no wo chief of staff mampani DC for mienu ma yehunu se ampampa unye obi a osuso aniamon nsem ho na unye obi nso a woye pani a wotine fie ma nkwada eche nanka timamufu a ewo Sola Tuna Kaba are watching. They are watching you and the action you take after sasem way. Omanfo a ewo adwumako enyam esien this a district ho no wono so anitua na womo hwe etie anamontu a omampani oba betu afasa DC fo mienu hu na ampani se wonimu a enyema ni bia ekoba ya anka eka de anka wo lusu election we subai na DC fo yi bia de na die eka ho bi arrogance of power. Many DC, many political head amewaha, many dissect boss. Police fo nyina shamasintimi ye ne mepe na meye. It is shameful disgraceful, and it is unexpected of a man who bears the title honorable. Mampeni ni akari ya jamao, because who ena ukura tumi nankasa. We are watching. Yehe. Na se unim bibia mpo a wosa wo kai se Ghana for ye ni short memory biem. Na se bribisi na Ghana for kan wasem. Na ye expect a certain action na emfiri wo ho ama. Na Ghana for ye din a na no nkyere se yanti na ye hunu yankosakosa nyina ehye yentrim. Senia akuku damfo ahwefom awo saa batwe mu. Mampani say wosabu suro Ghana for na modi obuo mapa ema Ghana for. We are watching. Ye training ahwe. Anamontu a obetu afasa 2 district chief executives ho. And the alleged conduct say womo aye. Na no pay me kasa kase dodo ene me nsam bebre na ebegina Electoral Commission and the NDC so. Now Electoral Commission said they are finalizing processes to declare Senate West elections no. How many days in here? And now mijina ha me kansem bebre ma me mfa wentwam na menye na futuo ema wono mu amohweme anopei. Sinupidwumadie no we treat several topics. Ye ka ensem bebre ho hia se Ghana for etia ye beka. Nti se wo be join program no midway. Na wote nsem America eya mempepere wo hu atem me odi matem a en coat en kame shirt na kame singlet impo na kame body metwam wo ho atemdidie me it doesn't intimidate me. Threats may you say en pusume ena wodi matem nso a embu mabam ehye nkuran. Enti se unti bebia ye hye nsem na si efi ye wante a na wo be join program ne midway a eya mem pepere wo ho en conclude ne ndidi atem a enni nyina so. Enna mu bebre ensem a meka ye fa NDC gina bia wo mu gina sesi a empempenso o mabedu sesi a atemdidie left right center. But asemi nkuran more amene me beka more no kura no eye ba ko pe na se yanka no kura nkyere ye ho na yanka no kura nkyere Ghana mpanimfo a ye besoso wo mo so saa ama one day ye be bokuro we na sada no na be ye Ghana fo wan say ne nti Ghana fo pa de timi ye tutu asem seye na ye ru efi sada ni bedu na ye ru efi se ye nkasa e na ya soso wo mo so e na bedu saa. Electoral Commission ama mesia fem e woni ama bebre ho ade ne hyase fefefe obia betimi adi adanse se yakoto aba 7 December. In fact obia okoto aba ni bia so be ka no kwepa na nka process no ente sese ne yenimu ne da nipa kakra bi ene che wo line mu nipa kakra bi ena wo mu che wo queues mu. It was fast. Voting nankasa yanti incident bia na yeto abani wie ya ye fiase se ye kenkan ne keka figures asie ni ena adwuma nankasa Electoral Commission ya hye wo mo so mo nye no eba beto nsani ani ene the integrity of the Electoral Commission attract question marks bebre esane kwa o mafaso a wo mudi ye o madwuma eye me wanwa na megitum nso a enye yiye na Ghana fo bebre nso gitum nso a enye yiye say ya to abawie 7th December yentimi ambobo presidential results on the 8th yentimi ambobo on the 9th contrary to EC nankasa assurance say within 24 hours of yebeto abanawie obabo bibia na obi aho atono wentimi amfa ose anyoyo wentimi ndisa aboshe no so eno Ghana for disappointed but yet yase the can brofo kire yen se nsuo bi ekoto ne baabi na nsuo no toye na ho nsem huhunan those excuses for me lame na mara wo shebo se 24 hours after election obe declare results no one anticipate say nsuo betimi ato one anticipate nsem a wo kekan ye nti a mantimi anye na 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and then 15th. Electoral Commission catcher say one more daso egu anamontu a womu tuo so sene beya Sene West abatuo no nsunsuanso no omode baba betu dwa. Is this what we were promised? And Kelvin, is this what we were promised? Mediocrity, mediocre performance. Now, media mabemwa bu in so many ways. Efa the way Emma Mijin Mensa and in Electoral Commission yo majuma. It is unacceptable. So as at 15th December, the Electoral Commission is still telling us the outstanding constituency no mana omu tutu anamon womu ede results ni hu sunsuan. So one constituency is taking us forever. What is there to hide? What is there to protect? Is it not an election? Is it not an election? And sometimes you wonder. And sometimes you wonder. And ojine I want to say because ya to abano na ekodu sam pempenswe. Now one constituency, it is taking us forever to work to declare. One constituency. Eyana busa say inti isi no nani ejigana asumdwe hu. Ananse kronumu ye a. Eno na ye ana omani age hu ana. Sene West up till now. It is not good enough. The Electoral Commission say o minor sumdwe hu hiamu ena Ghana hu hiamu ena madwuma mani ko madwuma ho a anka ensese mo che etwen ema Sene West asem wei ekonkon ho ache one constituency. Why must it take the EC all this while? Na ya mo de some statements ne ba na mo de the public is assured ne ka ho a eya na ya mo say epusu ye ya na eya mo say my assurance ya na Sene West sa constituency ba ku yi ya to aba no mpa wie o ya to aba na wie enye say afei no mo kwakoto aba ya to aba na wie. Declaration is taking the Electoral Commission all this while, and they are still unable to tell us baby a Sene West no akwako wie. Ebachomo protect you obi ana. And whose interest are you serving? Is it the interest of Ghanaians, or you are serving and pushing the interest of Obi? Because near air kwasui any data amount for ye nyina and no kra na was say pursue electoral commission emma wo mo ye ne ntem so that we bring a finality to all the hanging issues. We are not hearing from the east say look IPAC na yete ye no yante IPAC only for before elections so mo use IPAC e dey informing political parties see acquire registration you acquire new register. You have used IPAC to try and build consensus. You have used IPAC to try and talk sense to each other. And no naboying over the years. Through IPAC, political parties are able to resolve their issues. Mibusa Electoral Commission say is the IPAC which has been useful over the years in resolving issues among the political parties and the Electoral Commission still useful today? Ediempa enti ena Senate West up till now Electoral Commission won't mean declare Ediempa yenti so be the injunction akoto so. It has not been reported anywhere say obi akokot e the injunction akoto Senate West so ene on the 15th after yato abawie our Electoral Commission entimi emfa Senate West and wunsunsanso mbetu dwa womu issue statement said they are assuring the public say womu to anamon no mo a finality on Senate West abano womu fo said den nanti say na mo ka se mo be adwuma no ediempa. And I was thinking that the EC would have given details as to why Senate West is still hanging. One constituency. One. And I can understand why ISR, because who wins Senate West would mean a lot to who controls Parliament. Minim se nunti na ma Electoral Commission twentwen omonase dia. But I was thinking say with the kind of heat you generating, the kind of political heat you generating omayimu, the misgivings, the misunderstandings and the subtle threats our politicians be a issue through their supporters. And no be my Electoral Commission aye omoniamantem. And so that we bring a finality to all the hanging constituencies among for a because as far as I'm concerned, Electoral Commission no obobona be we no declare na won tiasia the avenue to seek redress the courts. Tiebusa say to the extent that nobody has gone to court and secured an injunction over the declaration of Senate West constituency, what is holding the EC? What is stopping the EC? What is preventing the Electoral Commission from declaring Senate West? What at all? Ediempa. If this country really means a lot to you people, we expect, sir, you would attach some seriousness to those hanging constituencies. We bring a finality to it. You gather your pink sheets, you go straight to court. When you go to court, evidence is the name of the game. Now court to one suno a nipa badwe manete ho. Enya se wosi wa wini nti wo any the amount. And I say Electoral Commission say we na wini nti okọ na court nso stamp am Electoral Commission. They want to hear you out. They want to hear and see your evidence. And if they have grounds, the laws of this country would apply. Ediempa, and I consider ama Electoral Commission abesi na ya to abawie ya declare results ahodo awie na Senate West nkwan de ebu aka musim. What is there? What is the interest? It is unacceptable. We don't have to exalt them. We don't have to praise them. These things are creating tensions in the country. And the earlier the EC brought a finality to the Senate West matter, the better for all of us. So that parties will be after the declaration. We should not be countenancing these things and talking as if we say a normal. It is not. The EC ought to live above your expectations. Enti Electoral Commission, yes Ramo. Sa statement na mo de ba ya mo say you are working to finalize the declaration of Senate West, Ache, and it is adding and fueling the tension. A woman anymore. Long overdue. It is just one constituency. And we cannot hide under the excuse of we are assuring the public that we are working hard to finalize the declaration. No. Abaya tuwe. Polling station bia ya kenkan amagana fo hunu ne ekoso every polling station. Say moye the electoral management body worth its salt. It should not take you all these days after voting only for you to come out with a statement to assure us and say you are working towards declaring it. No, so much saying yintia munti min declare. That's so much for the Electoral Commission. Na anope muma me kwan na me papa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Enkasa. Papa wakun okupa to even decide say obesan kobiem after losing your 2016 election no eno kra ne yakukudro mapa pacho wasema making muntie mi ye na mamonje manu nsibone yesi ye dogana na mo amotai John Mahama echi mo supportu NDC mo se mo dogana na mo do John Mahama muntie mi na muntie mi asopam so bi ka se tie mi wo asopamu a ne opa kire ni se asem na wo ka no memfa wo feelings ni wo emotions ni wo attachments enchekire asem na eba no ti asem no se ne etie benim se nipa bebre na etutu nsem gu waso minim se nipa bebre na efra wo etufo. A lot of people are offering advice, but mampenida, this is the time a was otna sidin na o consider eniema bebre ansana a futuo ahodo a eba no what decide emu di obefa. I don't envy you. Situation a uwo mu no manim brew da men ko election da nan kampo makolusu na mahunu sene etie. Only one time, I know JHS, JSS, I know the Miwini and Tino. I don't know how it feels to lose an election, but I can empathize. At this stage of your life, Kahunu say, Omo awomu tu ufo ni nyina obian so woni interest. Omo omu tu ufo ni nyina no obia any interest. Now advice a womode bano are born out of their own interest. So my question am busa won say, what is your own interest? abano yato awie electoral commission wabobo obobo ye no ose wo na woto so mienu na nanado na awini wo se ogitumu a enye yie eya right sene nanado 2012 or ascertain the right eka say onje elections ni antum enti wo court no akwa challenge the declaration of Dr. Kojo Afarijan. Eya ne right na ya wonso right to accept or reject the results. It is squarely within your right. Squarely within your right. And nobody can take that from you. So what can say all rejected results? No be intimi first can see who can say why are you rejecting the results? It is within your right to say that. But after saying you have rejected the results, there is an expectation of you as to the next step you take. Mampeni dada John Mahama Mr. Me pese odi wani tutu niema bebre eho, including taking a cue from Nana Adodan Akufo-Addo and consider your political future, especially when all is not lost in terms of an opportunity to become president again. The doors have not been closed on you. You still have the opportunity to become president of this republic someday. You haven't exhausted the time frame the constitution guarantees. Intimisrao menhwene enku enfan take decision. Me pese wo hwe na no na wo hwe ne na wo hwe ochina ansana ensemu ankofo tutu agu asum nyina no watwusu ne wo pese wo fa omampani dada Jo Mahama comparatively in terms of age all opportunities bebre another opportunity base be ye mampani na do hu si ho a obetimi aye na eye me yase me ba be yusu na nado as an example the amount because of your political opponent, but we ought to learn lessons from each other. Baby ani pati ye no enkofa wa enye the same mistake ni bi na ne nipa ne ye ni yie no nso se ukodum pempensuo bi a e se wo take a decision a hwinsi kwan se obehwe e kwan a obi fa so solve sa ne problem na awon so ato ni bi. Mampani Akufo-Addo yade bi 2012 na it earned him global respect, including local respect. There are people within the NDC whose respect for Nanado ekosro when he chose to go to court and contest the validity of the 2012 elections. Ebimu ka say eye ne strategy a o use sene be ya o lose faith with the rank and file of the NPP sene be ya o san ba biemu a party no ebe san to ama no na be flag bearer. Ebi kan if that was part of his reasons for going to court, then he was being politically smart because it paid off in 2016. Sa abotre na onyaye o decided say obe resorted to the structures we have laid down for ourselves as a people. To of course Supreme Court no within his own party he earned the respect and love of the delegates. Go and check how he performed in the flag bearer race. and go and check how a Ghana for a reward day no in 2016. Bibusa say sanka 2012 Nanado eye tintin tininti. Kelvin Pachobraha. Sa Nanado eye tintin tininti. Ena went here futuo. Ena or urging supporters on. Mun stay on the streets. Let's fight the elections on the streets. Yenye dede wo street no so. Yen mounting pressure on the system. And on koye ting tininti. And when you sue the avenue of the quarter. And penny that mebusa say wuji di say 2016 and Kagana for be n'animu biem. Would there have been a peaceful Ghana mpo wababa si wababa contest election bi wo mu ana? Ni ato wo no eya o. Ni ato wo no eya. Say wo gidie because of wo evidence a wo so wo si wo wini na ankwa ba ne saa eya. But wo ba be kan nyina bomu na wa hono na na ana wo be kire deep thinking any odo mapa for your country. Now no make asemi kire Ghana for say we are called the Republic of Ghana for a reason. It means that the sovereignty of Ghana has been vested in every Ghanaian to decide how we want to govern ourselves, and we chose to go the democratic way. Adie ba kwa yede yen republic status ene yen sovereignty na ye is to decide how we want to govern ourselves. And we all said say the democracy ni rule of law and ebe manage ye ho. Enti say asamu eba in the course of yen democratic enterprise ni endeavors aye ya. And was say ye hwehwe democratic avenues wo ho ma yen aye de resolve issues nya results. Of course, demonstration a part of it. Demonstration eka yen democratic right no. But option bia wo bia busa say options no emu de wo hin na be ma me results na me hwehwe no. Question is, will pockets of demonstrations across the country get the EC to declare you president? No. You know, I know, and your supporters are well aware. So no matter the level of demonstration, pockets of demonstrations are mobile stage, it will not turn the results. Demonstrations cannot make you president unless say my imagine some person mo de basabasa eba o man ni mu. Na okofa sa angle no so dia na kan hunu say okofa the chaotic option. Demonstrations are allowed though, but we have seen demonstrations are turning into violent demonstrations. And Yama says nipe wupen. We've seen demonstrations like that, even though it is within the same democratic circumference. But in your case, if you choose not to go to court and challenge the validity of this election, and you choose the other democratic option of demonstrating and getting people onto the streets, and also be attractive results be amount, but any results are ebeba your president. Medi kan catch all. Say Shenano. Thankfully, we have precedent. Thankfully, EBS pen 2012. Na me kai say emra na na do choose so obekọ court. Ghana for nyina including NDC for ka say ya beti democracy ase. Na yekoto aba na obi nte ne ho ase a enkoye sekantwe enkoye etuototo enkoye abototo na emomu ono ekwan na ye show no ye nyina ye befa sa kwan no so in getting our issues resolved. Ampeninda da Mahama You have the opportunity to remain a statesman you have been. You have the opportunity to even increase the love, loyalty, and respect that you currently enjoy if you choose to be a statesman and choose to go to court. Mampeninda dampeso otina sinasha adie bi mame. Wa wonu sene 2016 anado twi mu. Shenanado performance in 2016, show performance in 2016. And Nanado was coming from a very weak position. He lost the 2012 elections and lost the Supreme Court presidential petition as well. Okay? 2016 elections, you know. Nanado year no 2012 became an investment to win the 2016 elections. He won the love and the support of a lot of people who otherwise would not have even looked the way of the NPP because of that decision he took to go the civil way. Into about 2016, show performance in the election. Let's share the performance in the election. Apart from corruption issues, the man had grown in stature in the eyes of people. Now, show performance in this 2020 elections and compare it to your 2016 performance. You would realize, say, Nana Akufo-Addo, even though we win 2020 elections, see, performance will put it up in the 2016 elections. Are far better than your year in 2020. Ghanaians now came to experience him. So to na Ghana sumdwe ba yo say okeka in some corruption near the idea Ghana for to abama no obedi o mampani, and for 4 years Ghanaians experienced him and they could now compare him 2012, him in 2016 to his performance in government, and look at the performance he put up. He nearly lost the elections, and you have appreciated in terms of performance. Me patro, that should indicate to you that the future is bright. Don't let today's circumstances whittle the gains you have made in this space of 4 years, the respect you have earned for yourself within your party. Your popularity will soar. Why are they? Oh, members of parliament and so are they. If you look at the bigger picture and learn the lessons Akufo-Addo left after going to court in 2012, Obe pick some of the lessons, even though he's your political opponent. He took the right decision. It earned him a lot 4 years later in 2016. Look, the circumstances haven't changed. Today you are on the other side and you have the option to be a statesman and the option to be labeled a rabble rouser. Please ebeba bejina wachi, no more show odo, no more show love, no more show loyalty like they rewarded Nanado in 2016. Say be the next election. It all depends on today and how you proceed from now. Men kola adwio e na mekire. Men tietie obi akeke Alaji Nusa Fuseni and now about Bontin said as someone foot to know the man or no any opinion. Of course, everybody's advice is an opinion. What is he telling us? That the sitting member of parliament, a lawyer of your caliber, you could advise the former president, say he should form a parallel government. What kind of thinking is that? If you love the man, you will not give him that advice because he still has a future. He has an opportunity to undo. Enyema ekotia nene. Mampeninda damakachiro. A lot of the people advising you are advising you because of their self-interest. Some want appointment. To any political future, you are the one. Eh? Yeah, Munko court nyina enye NDC as a party na be court o. Muntie me ye. Say obi at the election results e court, it must be the candidate, not even the political party. Legally, it is the candidate and the interest in the matter. Enti mampani nada ye betufo ye bi be catch us say ye say ye bi be catch us say there be fa ha ye bi be catch us say ura say can who say decision bia wo be take bia it will hang on your neck and they will not share the yoke with you. They will not share that yoke with you. Some of them are pushing you to take certain decisions because they know say who take this decision now within the NDC. You cannot run for flag bearer or be better to Obama. Ebi mu pie say ye way. Would ye pe wo ho asem ne koye hwe. Never said the next opportunity within the NDC ba ne ye pe flag bearer. Wo mu mfa sansem ne nkai wa. Tie me ye. Wo bumi akwada fine. Ne me ka no eya wo say dede bi na me ya fine obetimi afa ne sa. But can who say you have primaries ahead of you within your party. Nano amo call primaries. One ni paduru sorry no more a contest. The decision you take today will either be used against you when you want to be flag bearer of your party again, or it will be used to praise you when you pull up wanting to be flag bearer again. I will not be surprised that if you take the right decision and decide to resort to the laws and the lay down procedures, and you take your time with your lawyers and gather your evidence well and go to court and discharge yourself creditably, even if you lose in court, you would have built a solid foundation within your party and within the country for people to look your direction when we are looking for the next leader. Ghanaians, yempe to trafo. Yempe violent talking politicians. You put us off. Because Ghana for ye yehufo. Ghana for ye pasem and susu yesura asem. That is who we are. Ghanaians are hypocrites. Enti ye weirdom ena ye enti obia eni he ye see ye mpene we will stay on the streets, we will fight on the streets near the idea ye ho e ma remfi say o performance we put you up in this election o 47 point something percent na wunya no enye ko NDC fon kwa na to sa aba ne ma wo e kan no kwa de anka wundu ho enye core NDC members and the toes abanemao. There are floating votes in that as well, and all those people are watching to see your next step. Shedachi na sese Ghana hu hia wo pa na wo pese ubedi Ghana so dachi dia and ye menye bibia to destabilize this nation. And ma obia entu for boni ebe close the doors of leadership opportunity to you one day. Oh ma, or many be by all means will take after your craft. Some of your children will become tomorrow's leaders within the NDC. When ye na one kwetie futu bone an koma akwa difficult ama wo mabi dachi, because Ghana ha politics ayeye no eya busuan politics dachi bi obabi enyini wako school edu akire wadu ni mpani feel so what building the credibility. Are you ready to lead the NDC and to lead Ghana? Near the ne papa decision be will take in 2020 ebe hanteno enya wo papa no pia emabunu ko street so mukoyo yene enya wo papa na nkaka ketu e anko destabilize Ghana na wo ade a wo ye that mu bi ade bi a wo ye na no bi o wanwene anko akire a create problem ama wo ma who were ready to probably even be better leaders than you. And Penindada John Dramani Mahama. Look at the bigger picture. Your colleagues in the NDC, those who served under you, and those who are all around you, pretending they love you. This is the time they pretend, because you are in a very vulnerable position. This is the time pretentious people will come around you. Let's do it this way. Yenye say, I'm prepared. Make me support to. Ebi kura, ebi wo hono mo a, wo campaign, o man first come o. And so they are prepared to fuel and conform motorbikes. They are prepared to buy alcohol for boys. They are prepared to bus people to go and demonstrate. They did not give you money to advertise. They did not give you money to campaign. But they are willing to pump money into any kind of demonstration you want to organize. Think twice. What do you say when in Jesus Babaya Ghana president to cry the BMUA? Men say agrone ma. Don't make it difficult for your offsprings when one day they are ready to lead this country. Don't make it difficult. Look at the bigger picture. Ghana is bigger than all of us. This country is bigger than all of us. No one single person can hold this country hostage. Look at the bigger picture. Let your heart speak. Ulusu 2016 elections. Look at how easy it was for you to still confer with your international friends and partners. Ulusu 2016 elections. I think so now you're ECOWAS chairman or so. Because Bibia ko ye kama di walusu ojitumu, it wasn't difficult for you to go back to ECOWAS and hand over. I watched that video. You had lost the election, but you ain't handing over yet. And so your duty as ECOWAS chair was still intact. And you were in your last lap. Send your call ECOWAS meeting. Look at how the other presidents shaking your hand. Omoka assuring words. Etuwofo ehye unkunan. Ukasa sanka uko take any other decision edi gidigidi ba Ghana ha anka wo betimi apie free Ghana ha and obi owo oni man so ene wasere. Think of the future. Don't let your emotions take the better part of you. There is still tomorrow. Be a good fighter and be a good loser. You must live to fight another day. Live to fight another day. And na environment na favor wa ochina ebe favor. Let today pass. Cause ne da ye nimu ne dooso. Ne da ye nim ene dooso. Men kasa bebre. Me de manu siwa ha. Na masre NDC 4. Enkankane mu amanu du dwom NDC 4 amo ben former President John Mahama. sɛ mo se mo dɔ papa ne deɛ a muntu no fo pa mo dɔ na mo ma ne mo boa no na ma ɔnhwɛ ne nko na ɔnhwɛ the bigger picture. He can even decide not to go to court and decide to say verdict no meji tumu enye ye deɛ, but let the status quo remain. You can even decide me I mean court me nye demonstrations bia I don't accept the results, but let the status quo remain. Let Ghana breathe and go and work towards the next opportunity. The future may smile at you. Sinu
Bedding. Where my dream watch it. Oh my Ghana. Koye ni man ye chi. Yanko. Makane pen mekane biom. Nyame mam yakoma na menka no boom. Na yanso man be shooting me and I do this room. But me ni choice men pedi ekosu wo krom. First of all no we nkoma mebunu. The youth cause baby aye do no. Yama ya dwumanda wa nkranke to ebeku no. Yeni so better ye na ya dan ya kokofunu. Ye di kan aban no bon ho ban. Odwen wo ho na so do wusi case dan. University awapa no wudi degree ni to kan. Apam no ne akopra anase techi man. Ebedefo ni hypocrisy de. Yempa wasemu anache so ka no pre. Ye ma me nimfu nsuo ntio na ye bre. Eja suku kura anyansa bi eni ho aye kire. Kire ye mpanyimfo no ya mo nka no pre. Inti bu hu se ni Ghana fo ne bre. Oyo ye tunu kromo ha so sto ye sre. Many trust we see to say a jet or mukuye, so would be one hour slow. Into young to a banamumbo and footro. Mekuyache a ye, mamumri a crew. So one boy after a menko say they do. Yo, Kobene yet me, Nabi Jimmy, the Nitra Senkoye will be a decent mummy. Kanya ne do me, business in agree. Frustration, other than in Pakumi. I dream bonifita, as I'm Gassipa, Obianta saw Bosso, no moon in the Sikajina, Yachisha Mutima, Little Bochobotina, Tonkasona Moyan, Koposo Shamunina, near Bar Poli, Didian, your bay to my day. Okay, yes, hey, won't to be Pontawa drain, or mine a young to manka, Tiamana saying. Loss in Yedumanti will be you soon again. Asante for the Tuama Kufuado. Not for so Mahama, Oyana Meraho, or Tuama de Pomuni and your Babuano. Minya no Messi and Yanso, Mr. Honorable. Or my Nisikaku baby Fako. The young for second age upon the Kubako, men pep party, send me a young fan Yaman fan the castle. Lona Yadi, and I am not a manasso. Again, then Bonemqua, yet he didn't free, baby enough here. Don't go once the Wokaya see a hair, economy.